Robin on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis show.
Hey, Tom. How are you?
Pretty good, Robin.
Good. Just want to make sure you're okay.
I am.
Listened to you for a long time. Never called.
Cool. I got 30 seconds. Let's go for it.
Just want to let you know, woman gets older, and all she wants to do is have their fun at night.
Yeah, but they don't think about that when they're in their 20s, right?
No, we don't. No, you're right. All we want to do is settle down and have kids. But once you've had your kids and you get divorced, all you want is to have sex every day.
I want to make a recommendation to all the women out there, and if you disagree with me, call me. Do not marry a guy unless you absolutely love to F him. If you don't, dump him.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Vanessa, here on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Do you care?
Of course I do.
I'm doing great.
I'm very excited to talk to you.
As well you should be.
Well, I agree with you 100%. I think probably 99.9% of women sacrifice passion for stability, and that is something I will never do because I did it once. I'll never do it again.
Really?
Yes. I settled down with a guy for 5 years, and he was wonderful. I loved him very much, and we had good sex, but it wasn't like, you know?
Yeah.
That's my number one from now on. If
I happen to believe that, and by the way, I just want to say this in general. I happen to believe that if you love having sex with somebody, they know it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't get enough of them. You're all over them. You're calling them at work saying, when are you going to get home? I need you now. You know. So, guys, if you're not getting that, this might be why.
Yep.
And you did that.
I did it, unfortunately. I mean, the sex was good, but yeah.
Did he ever ask you, like, how you liked sex with him, or where you stood with it, where he stood with you, or anything like that?
Not really. You know,
He didn't
he'd
care.
just be like, "Was that good, baby?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Uh-huh. And when did you finally come to grips with reality?
When I met someone else who made me feel that way.
You met someone else, so you were, like, married?
No. Actually, I had already broken up with this person, but we were still kind of seeing each other, and then I met this new person who made me feel that, you know?
Yeah.
So I was done with the other one pretty fast.
Yeah, but I just don't think that women will say to a guy, you know what, I've had better.
Right, of course. We don't want to hurt their poor little egos. You know?
Right, exactly. Unbelievable. Vanessa, thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Appreciate the call. This is L on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello, L. Are you there?
Hello, Tom.
Hi, L.
Hi. I can't believe I'm on the phone with you.
Really?
Yeah. How are you?
Do you care?
Yes, I do. I'm so excited to talk to you. It's unreal.
I'm doing great.
Awesome. So I agree with you, but what's the alternative is my question. I'm with a guy, he's my best friend, but he says he doesn't have a strong libido. I met a guy, had vacation sex in Hawaii with him.
So in other words, you were with this guy, the nice guy,
Yeah.
who doesn't have a libido, and then you had like girls' night out, you went to Hawaii on a girls' vacation?
Exactly. Your favorite spot, Moose's
Uh-huh.
in Maui.
Mm-hmm.
And, had great, this guy taught me how to masturbate.
He taught you how to masturbate.
Yeah, that's how good his touch was.
Really?
And so I went back a couple times and saw him several times. He even made me break up with my boyfriend.
Really?
And he's great. But he'll never call me. And nothing will come about it. But, I'm willing to settle down with my boyfriend.
So, wait a minute, though. What happens to the intimacy you have with your boyfriend, knowing that you had vacation sex with somebody else who was better in bed than he was?
Well, at first, because this affair kind of lasted with the Hawaii guy, it lasted like 3-4 years.
Right.
At first, you could tell I wasn't into my boyfriend. But I broke up, and I kind of dated around and just realized that I wasn't going to find anyone that scored as high as my current boyfriend in all the other areas.
So you agree with my assessment that women kind of look at it like a scoring system?
Yes.
And you kind of look at that total score and you say, you know what, if I have to do without sex, I'll take all the other stuff.
Right.
But then you go on vacation and you have somebody else.
Yes, and I feel like a total heel because I'm cheating on my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But yet he F's me so good.
So
what do you do?
Well,
why are all the jerks the guys that give it to you good?
it's what I always say. You love jerks.
Yeah, it's true.
I know.
It's
That's
true.
why I tell guys to be jerks. Because
So
being the nice guy ends up being like your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Sitting there in L.A. going, have a good time with Hawaii, honey. You and the girls. I know you'll have a great time. Idiot.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now,
before, too.
I will never, ever be in a relationship with a woman who goes on vacation with the girls, a girl, or anything else. No. I'd rather be alone. Huh? I would rather be alone.
Yeah, but so what do I do? I mean, am I settling with my current boyfriend?
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? And this is your problem, and it's going to be a problem for you, okay?
Okay.
You owe it to the guy you're with to dump him, because if you don't love effing him, and he doesn't love effing you, it's the wrong relationship.
But he doesn't love effing anybody.
That's his problem.
So I'm 33, and what? I start all over again?
Wait a minute. Well, why don't you tell him that you need to have an open relationship where you can go on vacation and have other people all the time?
Yeah.
And see if he wants to stay around for that.
My mom did that.
Your mom did that.
Hey, you got to blow me up because my battery's giving out. You're awesome, Tom. I'm so happy to speak to you.
Thank you, Al. It's Gina on the Tom Leykis show, huh?
Hi.
Hi.
Tom, frequent listener, first time caller.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm definitely the woman that you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah, I've been going out with this guy for 2.5 years, and he's great. He scores great on almost every single list that you were talking about there.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But the problem is there's just not enough sex. There's never been enough sex.
And is the sex as good as what you've had in the past?
I have had better, but he's really good.
He's really good. He just doesn't like sex all that much.
I guess not.
How often do you get it from him?
Pardon me?
How often do you get it from him?
Maybe once a month, sometimes.
Once a month?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of like, at least that's the way it is right now.
Really?
But generally for the 2 years, it's been once a week, and it's only once a week.
No.
You know how in a lovemaking session, sometimes there's 3 times, sometimes there's more. With him, it's 1.
Really?
So, yeah, it's definitely not enough. He knows that.
And what are you going to do about it? You're effing other guys, right?
Pardon me?
You're effing other guys?
No, actually, I've never cheated on him.
So you're having sex 12 times a year?
Yeah, and I still have to pay for birth control. That really sucks. So it's technically working.
What a waste of time. You ought to just figure out when you're not ovulating and tell them that's your day. There you go.
It's a definite uneven ratio. But, yeah, I've been meaning to call you forever. I listen to you, and I just think about calling you and just saying, can you help me out here? Like, tell me if maybe I'm doing something stupid for staying with this guy, because I am not getting enough sex, but I do know that I have a very high sex drive.
But you will, well, if that's true, you will eventually F around on him.
So, well, I don't think so, because he's been everything to me.
Dear, you're only 24 years old. You're not even at your sexual peak yet.
Is it possible that his sex drive could change?
It only goes down for most men.
Really?
By the way, let me tell you something else that I truly believe. Except in rare instances, and I think they're rare, okay? I think the first 3 months are the best you ever get.
Wow.
That's the hottest it gets.
That's scary.
And from there, it only goes down.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty hot for 3 months. I was very satisfied.
Yeah, but it's pretty hot, what, once a month?
Pardon me? No. In the first 3 months, it was good, but now it's just...
How often were you getting it the first 3 months?
I'd probably get it almost every other night, because we used to work together. So when we worked together, we would go home together, we would drink together, we would do everything together. But then it was just too much. And he gave me the old, we need to back off. Seeing each other every day is just too much.
Wow.
So, and we're still working through that, so.
Well, you know what? If you have a high sex drive, you will not tolerate that forever.
You don't think so, eh?
Nope.
Well,
I just thought I'd call in and say peace out. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Gina. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Julie on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello, Julie.
What's up, Tom?
Not much, Julie.
I totally agree with that chick L. That is definitely how it goes. There are guys that rate wonderful, you know. You want to marry them, you can see them having kids with them, and they'll pay their bills on time, you'll have a nice house and a nice car, and you'll be stable, but nothing is exciting at home.
Right.
And I don't get that. Where are the guys that are the total package?
Right. Well, there aren't any. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I mean,
you know what? It's sad when you're like, come on, let's do it again. And
see, I think the better women are in bed, the crazier they are.
Yeah.
The better men are in bed, the more irresponsible they are.
And the worst part is that I go somewhere else to get it because it's just not.
So you have a relationship with somebody, but you're having sex with somebody else on the side?
Yes.
All right, now tell me about the guy who is your boyfriend or whatever you call him.
He is a boyfriend. He's very sweet. Always is taking care of me, looking out for me, but there's just no sparks. There's no. I mean, it's good, but it's
no
not,
chemistry.
Well, there's chemistry, but it's not like, you know, the hair on the back of my neck stands up or, you know.
Now, do you tell him?
I tell him what I need. I tell him, you know, babe, I like this, I like that. But,
and when he can't get the job done, do you tell him he didn't get the job done?
Oh, yeah, I tell him that I masturbate. I tell him.
The fact that you masturbate doesn't mean he didn't get the job done.
I do tell him when he does it. I do.
You tell him when it's good.
Yeah, I tell him when
But
it's
you don't
good.
tell him that he is generally inadequate.
No. No.
And why not?
Because he does score pretty high and everything else, and...
But how can you have a relationship with this great, sweet guy and then F other guys on the side?
Well, you know what? I try and tell him, this is what I want. I want you to tie me up. Let's do it a different way. Let's do this or that. And I go away for the weekend. The girl vacation.
Oh, yeah, the girl vacation excuse.
Yeah.
And where do you say you're going on vacation? What kind of places?
You know, to Mexico, Las Vegas.
And where are you really, like Van Nuys?
No, I actually go to those places.
With this guy?
Or I'll meet someone.
So you're effing more than one guy.
Well, yeah.
Now you said, but first you denied it, and now the truth comes out.
I guess anonymity brings out the truthfulness in people.
So you never plan, I mean, that's your thing. You're going to stay with the nice guy, and you're going to keep effing other guys on the side, so you're satisfied, and you're going to have your cake and eat it too, and that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah, but I think that a lot of guys out there are very naive to the fact that a lot of women do that.
Oh, I agree with you.
All the time.
I'm the first one to agree with you, dear. You are right about that. Guys don't think the women they're with look at other guys, much less F other guys. And, yes, that whole thing, girls not going on vacation. Julie, when I tell you I mean this, never, ever will I be in a relationship with a woman I'm with takes her own trips with the girls.
And I'm
never.
I'm not a number 10. I'm not a 10, you know, but I seem to still attract men and still get that wild, crazy kind of sex, you know?
Because you're open all night. You know what I mean. So, it's Ann on a cell phone. Hello.
Hello?
Is that a question or a statement, Ann?
It's a question.
Oh, how do you answer that question? Hello? Question.
I don't know. I love you, Tom.
Thank you, Ann.
How are you?
Do you care?
Yes, I do, sweetie.
I'm doing great.
All right, bottom line, great topic. I've been a listener for about 2 years, and I agree with everything you say. I'm actually in a relationship. I'm engaged. I've been engaged for a year. Been with a guy for 5 years. Sex is horrible, and I'm sleeping with any hot guy that I actually come around.
Why are you engaged?
I don't know.
You know, you're going to make him miserable, and most importantly, you're going to make you miserable.
I know, and I'm in LA 9, too.
What are you doing?
I don't know. You know what? Actually, I hit up Dino. Actually, I wanted to meet up with him one night. He's hot.
There you go. Did you meet up with him?
No, I didn't. Something came up.
Something came up?
Yeah.
That's what Dino was trying to tell you.
So what should I do?
Break up with your fiancé.
I tried. He told me he was going to commit suicide.
Oh, don't even start with that. You're going to marry a guy because he might commit suicide? That is pathetic.
The Tom Leykis Show.